Get the ball rolling.
Dawn of the third day. Hopefully, this got to be the last day.
It's gotta be. We got basically everything we need. We just need to find Adalwa's remains.
We've got so little left, and we exhausted a lot of big areas, made a lot of big progress last time. So I think the first place... I did preload for the well a little bit.
Okay.
Should I do that, or should we go to Great Bay? Had a bunch. Let's go to Great Bay. That has more.
Yeah, last stream, we had a huge reap of rewards just by going to the Stone Tower owl statue. That was a huge break, because we got we got Georg's remains, we got the ice arrows, and we got the Elegy of Emptiness, all just from the pots.
So we have the Sonata. We've been to every temple by now. We have the Oath to Order. We have almost everything on the tracker. Only 2 bottles, though. This hasn't been a great bottle luck run. What if I really were a Zora hero? What if I could not wield the hook shot? What then, turtle? Oh. Just doing this thing.
Like, I don't know, fucking breach up here or something.
So we were able to change the direction last time. The only thing we didn't have was ice arrows. And we also found that Fierce Deity makes traversing this way easier.
Yep. And basically every instance where you need ice arrows, you can just cheese it.
And yet there's like 30 checks we still don't have. A lot of them are in the Gecko room, because that just is full of pots. Gecko and Wart, I think, have a good number. Ah! Can't do that one.
Yesterday I was curious, because I thought I saw it, but I had to refresh my memory, because it always bummed me out that we never got to see, like, an adult cafe at any point.
Yeah.
And I remembered that, yes, there was one, just one, there was like a concept sketch that they did of an adult cafe, and he looks pretty cool. It just sucks that they didn't, like, I don't know why they didn't go through with it, because, like, that would have been a cool, like, 100% rewarder, like, even just doing the cafe quest and seeing the wedding scene with Anju, just seeing what he would have looked like. I don't know why they thought it would have been better just making it like a POV shot and hiding his face, because we know what he looks like as a kid. Why do you need to hide his face as an adult?
There's a certain stylistic element to it, but they could have at least done it in 3DS.
Right. I mean, at least we have the concept sketch to at least have an idea of what he would have looked like, but yeah.
Right next to the weird Nicolas Cage motorcycle link.
Yep.
Alright, new room.
That was the same book. That was the Hyrule Historia. That was the same book where they really had the audacity to draw a naked Tingle.
Did they?
They did. They drew a naked Tingle.
That wasn't the one where, like, the elements of Tingle is from, is it?
I don't think so. I need to... Let me look back at it again. Yep, there it is. It was just a single page. It was called Who is Tingle? And it's just a bunch of, like, sketch.
Okay.
It's like a...
that's the image I was thinking of. It's like a breakdown of every little thing about...
Breakdown of every, feature
Tingle's
of his.
body.
And they have, like, a half portrait of him naked.
And he's got, like, he has a tattoo on his back, right?
Yeah, it's a snake tattoo. He's got a snake tattoo. He's got a... what does it say right there on his... It says, Naked Tingle. He's always wearing a unitard, so you don't usually see what his hair looks like. In fact, it's like it's been cut by his grandmother, and his chest hair is quite thick.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Now we need a Who is Waluigi.
Yeah, there you
Except
go.
they don't know who Waluigi is, so...
Yeah.
Been talking a lot about the Donkey Kong redesign that they're using in the new Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I don't want them to, but I bet they're gonna use it in Smash.
Yeah.
The redesign is a bold move considering they just finished the Donkey Kong part of Nintendo Land.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of nothing in here. There's still some pots on the ground though, or in the water.
Yeah, like, yeah, Nintendo doesn't really do a whole lot of, like, drastic redesign to their characters. I mean, there's iterations, like, Link gets tons of different designs, and I guess Mario usually looks the same for the most part.
I really think it's because they didn't design it, is why they
Yeah.
wanted to change it. Okay, that's nice.
Okay.
Not helpful, but nice. Cool, but useless. Man, what if it's behind one of the Great Fairies Awards?
That's another thing that I don't want to happen. It would suck if it's behind a Don Giro reward, and if it's behind the Great Fairy reward. Let's hope that's not the case.
I guess, yeah, while we're here, we're gonna fight Gecko anyway. We should do the frogs today.
Yeah, well, might as well.
Let's see, ice arrow chest. Alright, first thing, fighting Wart and Gecko.
I thought about this because we were talking about Smash 6 and like alt costumes. I think a good way to incentivize, or at least a good thing to do if you're going to do a Smash 6, I think every character, every one of them, I think every character should have at least one alt skin. Every one.
I'm kind of blown away that they don't have DLC skins. They have it for Mii's, but that'd be a money-making
That is true.
gold mine.
I'm surprised they didn't do that. Yeah. Because that could have been something that they could have done. That is definitely something they could have done, but they just didn't do it.
Sorry, you gotta pay an extra $1 for old DK.
But I think, yeah, for Smash 6, I think that is definitely something that they could pull off, giving every character at least one alt.
There's definitely
Because
potential
in
there.
Smash Ultimate, there's some characters that get alts. Like, Link has, like, what? Like, 2 alts? He's got Dark Link and Fierce Deity Link? That's
And
crazy.
even then, they're still recolors.
They're still recolors.
They're not...
Fierce Deity's got a lot going on.
He's got textures, yeah. It's not a there's like 3 layers of it. There's a whole new model. There's changed textures, and then there's just recolors. And a lot of Smash skins are just recolors.
Yeah. When I'm thinking of like an alt skin, though, I'm talking about like giving Simon Belmont his red hair design. That's what I want to see as an alt. That can happen.
This is a dangerous room, and so I'm kind of forced to use the cheese. It also helps that I have Powder Keg force.
If we were playing this on original hardware, the frames would be dropping like a motherfucker right now.
This is so dangerous with our hearts. Oh, and he's gonna start flying around soon. This boss is the worst. Imagine I tried to do this using actual powder kegs like those other bosses. Somehow damageless.
That's damn good shit.
Again, don't imagine anyone is watching this without watching the first 2, but I have a damage mode on where if I lose a heart, it's gone forever. I don't get my hearts back.
Hence why we have 2 hearts, and hopefully do we get 3? No, probably not. Oh.
We did
Oh, no, we
start
do.
with
Okay, good.
3,
We got
didn't
3 back.
I think we started with 3 and we've gone down. Nothing. He died for nothing.
You hear that, what? Hobbs is going to be K-Squire.
Kind of wish they'd bring Mario 2 Wart back, just for something.
Oh yeah, that was a character, wasn't it?
He was in Link's Awakening, kind of. We did find Chateau Romani last time. I wonder if anyone would blame me for just acting like I went and got it and turning on infinite magic.
Well, now you can't, because you said something.
Well, you think I'd have it on, and the magic meter would be blue and no one would notice?
Oh.
You get a light arrow.
Man, this just reminds me. That reminds me of the, I'm so pissed, man, because when I watched the Zelda beta stream that you did, going over all the beta changes.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed that they didn't just keep, like, the idea of making the medallions into, like, elements for the arrows.
There was
so you get
so much
shit
cool
like
stuff in there.
fucking dark arrows, dude, with the Ganondorf noise, man.
If they did do the Navi thing, it would have to have a pretty low ceiling, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, the Navi thing turning into a fairy, that would have been game-breaking for sure. At the very least, I would have liked to have had the different element arrows.
It's always a little surprising to me how much does, like, carry over from Zelda 2. They still do stuff from that game in other Zelda games.
Yeah, they do.
Despite basically disowning it. Where do we... I guess the only other thing we have to do with this water direction is Gecko. Because we don't get the ice arrows until after... Well, we would have gotten them from Wart just now, but most of the ice arrow parts are in the other direction part.
Oh yeah, we have fire arrows now.
Oh yeah. I forgot. You really need to do that. I wonder if Fierce Deity could probably jump to this in some way.
Jump to that.
This is such an arbitrary thing to have here. It's like just to remind you that fire arrows exist. Because you haven't used them in a while. There's always like little parts of this game that just feel like it was made for Randomizer.
Yeah. I kind of wish Nintendo would capitalize on this, because the randomizer genre has gotten really, really popular in recent years, and I'm surprised that they haven't tried to do anything with that. Like, oh, you know, let's release a port of Ocarina of Time that has randomizer settings in it that you can just toggle on and off.
There have been a growing number of indie games with the setting in them.
Oh yeah.
I don't really see a whole lot of like big games, like big name games with it though.
Right. It's a start.
This is another boss that's really easy to take damage to. No!
I forgot he could do that. Just pick it up.
I've also gotten like soft locked on this dude before. There's a vanilla soft lock where I think if you get grabbed as a Goron, his animation where he beats you up inside the bubble can mess up.
Oh jeez.
And it just like it sticks you in the air, but it acts like you're on the ground. Go down already. All right, you know what? I saw a heart piece. I need to get that. Yes, sweet health. Wait, no, change arrows. I'm pressing the button.
I'm pressing the button.
The arrow button stopped working. There it goes.
Fucking horseshit. I pressed the ice arrow button.
It's bound to L, which is basically unused in this game. All it does is turn the map on and off. Alright, here we go with your stupid frog quest. Winter in the mountains.
Oh, yes. Dr. Gero.
Was it pronounced that way in Japanese, I wonder? Or was it Gero?
I think it was like Gero, because I noticed that when it comes to frogs in a lot of anime, they say Gero.
That is the onomatopoeia, but like he doesn't really have anything to do with frogs, does he?
No.
He didn't really even do like the naming scheme that Toriyama likes to do.
Yeah,
because it's
frog,
lapis lazuli.
I always hear it as Dr. Gero. Like that's how I've been hearing it my whole life. But it is possible that it was like Dr. Gero or something like that. I don't know. I might have to like double check.
Dr. Mayu.
Dr. Gero pronunciation.
Nope. Escape. Leave. Y'all got any hearts? Okay.
Okay, so in Japanese it is meant to be like Dr. Gero.
Odd.
It is odd.
It's not. It doesn't even fit in with the red ribbon, the like naming scheme of colors.
Right.
Why is he called that? Well, why do you have your name? Did we all do everything we need for the red? We didn't. Okay, we still need to do the, I'm trying to skip, and I don't know if I can skip. Maybe I can jump as a... Yeah, Fierce Deity can probably make that.
Oh, that's what they were going for.
What?
I see it. The intention was, they were trying to make it sound like the English word for gear. Like Dr. Gero. That's what they were trying to go for.
So they failed, and then they just did it again in GT correctly with Giru.
Right. I didn't even consider that. They were trying to make it sound like gear.
What a tag team that would be. I always make fun of Giru being Pan's like ultimate attack in Tenkaichi, but there's that like that one episode where he beat the shit out of a dinosaur or something.
Yeah.
Which is nothing by Dragon Ball standards, but you know, more than I expected him to do. Do I want to try again? It sent me at a weird angle. Like, it doesn't want me to jump off here. Give it one more
yeah,
go.
because doesn't this platform have, like, that little pivot toward the bottom? Where, yeah, look at that. There's, like, it goes down diagonally a little bit, so you can't even, like, do a proper jump off. Yeah, that's probably why. There's, like, it goes downward a little bit when you try to jump off.
Curses, they predicted we would use Fierce Deity here. I wonder if they'd started doing any, like, any foolproofing for the idea of having Fierce Deity anywhere. Like, maybe they did a couple maps and they realized we can't do this.
That's gotta be, because I know, because that's the thing with this game. Like, there were plans to have Adult Link in the game, they were gonna have maybe Fierce Deity be everywhere, so maybe they did at some point for some maps. They probably had some, like, foolproofing for, like, oh, you can't make this jump with Fierce Deity, oh, you can't cheese this, you can't cheese that. So, I think that's possible. They probably did do that.
There was also going to be a Human Link mask, which would be how you turn back into Human Link.
Right.
Seems kind of redundant thinking about it, though.
But yeah, just take the mask off.
I could Ice Arrow. Ain't no one got time for that. No, he's too big for doors. Fierce Deity cannot go through doors. There's a bomb chew up here. They're called real bomb chews, which is a stupid name. I just call them bomb chews.
They're
like, that
real
name
bomb chews
implies
because
that
the bomb chews we have are just a toy.
That name implies that the bomb predates them. I need lore for that.
Oh my god, it's a real bomb chew.
Oh my god, it's an animal that looks exactly like a toaster. We'll call it a real toaster. Alright, back to the main room. No shortcuts in Great Bay. Just like the Forest Temple. This is gonna sound blasphemic. I like being in here more than I like being in the Forest Temple. Yeah. I don't like the Forest Temple.
Nah. No matter how many times I play that dungeon, I always end up getting lost somehow, or end up having to, like, remember, I'm like, okay, which door does this go to? Which door do I need to go to next?
Because it's basically one big long path is most of the dungeon.
Yeah.
It's just a great big loop around with a couple branches to the Green Ghost. Plus that, like, annoying block puzzle room.
Yeah.
I get it. It's 3D. You gotta show off a 3D maze for the first time.
I will say it was pretty impressive seeing that that room that like spirals. That's pretty impressive for an N64 game to pull off, and it's kind of mind-boggling how they did it.
How did they do it? Are you aware?
I could have swore I watched a video on it a while back, but I already forgot like the details of how it worked because it's like magic. Like, how did they fucking do that?
Maybe they like rotate the room in time with Link's axis movement.
It's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look at it again.
Because that's what Crash Bandicoot did. It really is unnecessary that they make you climb up this room again every time you switch. They could have made this more convenient.
Yeah.
But again, the entire point of this game, that the obstacles are designed to waste your time. Alright, the bottom is the boss. We want to go up to this one. At least it's game relevant, the time wasting thing, as opposed to like grinding in JRPGs just feels like it's wasting your time to try to add game hours.
Yeah.
So this is a room we could have gotten into but not out of without the ice arrows.
Maybe it is really just that simple. The fact they might have just adjusted Link's axis with every panel that he was standing on.
Or I mean, like rotated the room.
Yeah, as the room rotated, like it would change its axis. That's probably how simple it was.
Well, I mean, other way around. Like he's walking in a straight line, and then the game calls upon his x-axis or whatever that dimension is.
Yeah.
And that rotates the room depending on that variable. That's my guess. This does always stop in the same position every time. There's another thing they changed on 3DS, I think. They added 2 positions, which makes it kind of harder for no reason.
Oh, heart piece.
We're never gonna find that last heart container. Mean fairy chest.
A heart piece.
Green pipe 3 chest. Uh-oh. Green pipe 3. Compass room pod. I'm trying to remember which the compass room. Oh, that's the one just before Gecko. I guess there's a pot we didn't break in there? Oh, there's nothing else in this room, so this can't be the green pipe room they're talking about. This one's pretty green. Go in the water. Stick. Alright, more crates. What? Any remains? Anything?
Knowing our luck, what's gonna happen is we're gonna get all the bottles that we're missing.
There's back-to-back 4 bottles.
Yep,
I think that's all the owl statues.
that's gotta be.
Where'd the music go? I guess we don't get music anymore.
The music's like, let them concentrate. They're trying to find a pot.
Alright, come here, Bomb Chew. Come on. This Bomb Chew's kind of dumb. I don't think it's a threat. Oh, I gotta go that way, though.
Yeah, he's more like an obstacle this time.
Does he... I guess that one intentionally doesn't chase you? Come on! Oh, now that I'm targeting you, you don't want to come up.
Oh, is he stuck? He's stuck.
He's gonna
Alright,
be
you chill
stuck
down there.
until he sees me. Nope. Just dumb Bomb Chew. Now I'm paranoid, like it's chasing me. Okay, so this was that was the green pipe room chest. Thank you? It hit a chew.
Fitting. The green pipe room chest had a green rupee in it.
Water wheel sk. I can't extend that. Compass room freestanding. Maybe is this not the compass room? No, this is the map room. Okay, the compass room is where Gecko is. Could have sworn we got all the stuff in there. Maybe we did, and then that was in like a cycle that we lost or something?
Possibly.
I don't think we're supposed to be able to go this way. Alright, compass room.
That was a weird exchange.
He grabbed the ledge when I didn't want him to. I hate these things.
You know, it's funny. When I was a kid, my dad liked to brag that I beat Ocarina of Time when I was 5, which, I mean, I guess technically I did beat it when I was 5. But here's the thing, right? My dad and I would play Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask as like a team effort. And I vividly remember when we were playing Ocarina of Time for the first time, we had a strategy guide, and he used that strategy guide.
Yeah.
And I know that he was playing most of it. So my dad was playing most of the game with a strategy guide, and I was just kind of like along with the ride with him. And I did beat the game numerous times, but I think the thing is, with me beating it...
No. Yeah, grab me. Thank you.
The only reason why I think I beat the game at such a young age is because he already made most of the progress, so all I really had to do was just beat Ganon most of the time, which I could do. I could beat Ganon just fine. But the reason why I don't think I could have beat Ocarina of Time by myself without the guide is because when we got to Majora's Mask, it took me over a year to even just get out of Clock Town, because I had no idea what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does tell you everything to do, you just have to read, because it often doesn't tell you twice.
And I didn't read as a kid. I did not pay attention to anything that NPCs were saying.
Green Pipe 1 freestanding. Okay, so these are the two freestanding ones we don't need to worry about in the compass room. The water wheel is the first room. Green Pipe 1. Is this Green Pipe 1? No, this should be Green Pipe 2. Yes.
So often what I was doing, when I would play Majora's Mask as a kid, often what I was doing, I was just wandering around Clock Town, just doing random shit as a Deku scrub, not realizing what to do next. And I didn't it took me, like I said, it took me like a year to finally figure out what I was supposed to do and actually try to move on. I was like, okay, I need to pop the balloon, I need to get the Bomber's Notebook, I need to go to the Astral Observatory, get the Moon's Tear, and then I get the yellow flower, and then I can go up to the tower. I'm like, okay, here we go, here's progress, now I can finally be human.
So did you, like, use a guide, or did you just start paying attention?
I started paying attention, because, yeah, like I said, because when I was a little kid, I was not reading anything. I was just playing the game just for playing it. But I think once I reached a certain age, I started to actually, like, read things, and I'm glad that they had the intuition to, like, highlight things. That's one of the things I like about Zelda games, is that they actually highlight keywords, for, like, if you really don't know what you're supposed to do. And I think that's why I picked up on it better, is because they actually highlighted the words. So I'm like, okay, that's what I need to do. I'm like, okay, go here, do this, do this. So then once I became a human, I was like, okay, I can figure this out. And then my dad because we didn't have a guide. We didn't have a guide for Majora's Mask. That was actually a team effort, and both of us were trying to figure out how to beat the game. So
I have heard that from a lot of people, that they tried this game and just never made it out of Clock Town.
Because, I mean, there's a lot to do. Like, there's a lot to do. You gotta do a bunch of stuff as a Deku, and if you're not paying attention, then yeah, you're kind of just stuck wandering around just doing random shit.
You cannot mash through dialogue in this game.
No, you can't. You can't.
Green Pipe 1. Oh, I know which one we forgot to get. Also, pretty sure it was junk.
And the cool thing, this is the one cool thing about my dad was that he worked at a comic store for a while, and so growing up, our garage was just filled with these boxes just full of like gaming strategy guides and like cheat magazines and shit. So we had all that stuff. We had all the strategy guides in our house.
Man,
it was cool. Yeah.
I'm jealous. The only strategy guide I ever had was Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Probably my least favorite Pokemon generation.
Yeah. We had tons of the tips and tricks magazines.
You ever find anything that's just like blatantly wrong in a strategy guide?
Oh yeah, I've had a few of those. I've skimmed through a bunch of like, whenever I was playing a specific game, I would always look through one of those strategy guides or even one of the cheat books. And there's been a few times where they were just blatantly wrong, and I'd be like, dude, what the fuck?
I'm remembering that image of Professor Oak saying like, the Master Ball is rare. You should use it on something hard to catch, like a Fearow.
That you know what? That was common back in the day. Like they would do shit like that. Because a lot of the time there wasn't a real way to verify it, and so if it sounded legit enough, they would just put it in, and without any verification, if it just sounded like it would work, they would just put it there.
What, the authors of the guide?
Yeah.
I'm going back to the well if it weren't obvious. Still probably like 12 checks in there.
Hopefully we, Oh, I mean, well, you already got the milk, so we don't have to worry about getting soft locked by a cow.
I thought of that.
Getting cow locked.
Which apparently was, it was patched out like a couple nightly builds after this, so they were aware of it. Not nearly as bad as the Gyorg thing in 3D. Alright. No, exit. I've never used these owl saves. I really don't even need that feature enabled.
Neither do I.
I mean the ones in this version.
It's a suspend save option. It's just suspend save. You only ever use it if you like need to go somewhere and like if you don't want to reset time. Which I mean, if you're not doing anything immediately, like if you're not in the middle of a dungeon or something like that, or like an important quest, then just reset time.
I also never really trusted them. Because they delete as soon as you reload the file again.
Right.
I've heard people just not being able to get into them. Alright, this is the path that has the hot water, which we did most of this way. We didn't do the other way much. I think I said this when I was playing with Wicker. Why does this town have a why did someone dig a well when there's a spring at the top of the town and a river running through the town?
That's a good point. I didn't even really consider that. What?
Oh, now we can avoid this safely. What is that? Is that you? I'm hearing a noise. I don't know what that was. I don't know if it picked up.
It was probably interference.
Ah, that would be it. H2O. Is it okay if it has a fish in it? Any chance you want a fish? All right. There you go, buddy. What's powering these logs? Skull Kid magic. It just works. There was like a fairy or two that we didn't get in the Deku Playground items, on the off chance that we actually do need to do a Great Fairy check. Don't sound too excited. Did I get these? I did not. Nothing, just bugs. Alright.
I like how sometimes the bomb chews are sprites, and other times they're 3D models.
Oh, when they drop?
Yeah,
Are
when
they
they
3D
drop.
models sometimes?
Yeah, like the one you just picked up a minute ago, that was a 3D model, and then other times they're just sprites.
I wonder if it's, I think it's because the 3D models are Bombchu items that were in, like, chests, and the drops are added to the randomizer due to the setting. I know you want a bug, but you're just guarding the fairy fountain, so I don't need you.
Well, I don't need you either.
We've been in here.
I feel like we have been in here.
There's also a couple, like, very similar rooms in the well. Oh, a spider. How many are we up to? Still need like 10 more? Alright. Oh, there was... We didn't even see what item we got from the cow. What if that's got something? What if the cow has the remains? Oh no.
Oh, God. I want to know what even caused that.
I can, I do have the spoiler log, so I can check that. Did we go this way? No, this is the hot spring path, which we've been here. I guess this was the path that we took. Do I have the bunny on? I do not. How come all the monsters attack me even though I'm wearing the Gibdo mask? How come they don't attack the other Gibdos?
There's like some fucking monster hierarchy.
I also realized the business scrubs, they see through the stone mask. They still pop up when you get near them. Ah! No. I hate this room. I hate the ice room. Thankfully, that doesn't, like, immediately cool our water. Oh, I don't have a fish. Alright, bat coming in. What do you want? I remember we've been through the refreshing blast store. I think maybe this was the treasure chest room we've been in. No, this is the Big Po room. Which we will need that, but I don't know if I have the bottle space yet. You! You know what? we're here. I'm gonna pretend as though I got this check. Let's see, randomizer, spoiler log. Cow. Beneath the well cow is a recovery heart. Alright, don't gotta worry about that. Again, probably no one watching this for the first time. Last stream, this cow soft locked us. There's a bug with this cow.
Put us in a never-ending loop of a text box.
It wouldn't stop talking. We could never politely leave the conversation.
We even tried no clipping out of it and it didn't work.
Alright, I still need a fish. Are you the fish guy? You're the fish guy. Ah! Imagine the Gibdos respawned if you left the well.
See, that would be... That I thought I misremembered that happening, but I was like, no, there's no way they could have let that happen, because you would have to leave. Like, they knew you'd have to leave and come back to get shit. The only way that you'd be able to, because if they expect you to do this in one run, you would have to have like at least like 5 bottles and have everything prepared beforehand. That'd be fucked up.
Everything except for the first 2 items is in the well. That's the gimmick of the well. So you have to bring in a blue potion and the beans, which can both be gotten in the swamp. You can buy beans from the swamp guy and the. Yeah, there's also a room that always drops bombs in here. There's one that always drops Deku nuts, etc.
I think it's just the blue potion that always pisses me off, because it's such a random item, and you have to go out of your way to get that thing.
You do. You would think that. I always thought that you had to get it from the Mask of Sense quest, which would be a big ask. But there's the scrub in Ikana sells them to just anyone for 100 a pop.
Right.
All right, what are you guarding, Fish Gibdo? Get rid of that cow. I turned on I set it back to show what ones we've skipped. It should matter, but I keep accidentally clicking ones. Oh, it's the nuts room. Ooh, that's a lot of pots. Everyone wants bugs. So many bug collectors in this well. Okay, you want the big Poe. Need big Poe, I need bugs. I need that heart. Oh, I forgot to mention that with the devs, why the fairies have their colors swapped for some reason. Maybe that's another thing just with this build.
Yeah, I mentioned that last time because we went over the colors about how, like, for some reason Woodfall was pink, even though it should have been green.
I should be taking notes during these.
Yeah, you're fucking alpha tester over here.
I forget the things that like we saw, and I don't want to watch a 5-hour stream again for them.
Yeah.
I did mention the cow. That's how we found out that it was patched out. Woodfall, Snowhead, fairies swapped. I'm a good note taker. This was part of the well that just completely I never realized was supposed to be a thing. Was the you're supposed to be like carrying a flame from torch to torch through the well. Or I guess they figured they wanted to give you that option, even though you should always have fire arrows by the time you get here.
Right.
In order to get here, you would need the hook shot from the Pirate Fortress, and you would need the Garo mask from the brothers. Which I guess you could do before going any further in Great Bay. Just ditch it and run to Ikana. Well, no, the fire arrows you get in Snowhead Temple, so the only way that would be relevant is if you came here before finishing the second temple. Again, it really feels like this game was made for randomizers a lot of the time. Alright, no, you want the ghost. Will a bug suffice? What if it's a big bug? There you go. You have much more reasonable tastes than the other guy. Oh, what is in here? This is a chest room. Invisible enemies? Gee, I can't see them. How am I gonna hit these? Oh, this is another room that you would want a torch for. Huh? Oh. Alright, come on. Adolwa's remains. No, it's not Adolwa's remains. It's gonna be 5 rupees. Bombs. Big Poe has a bunch of pots in it, looks like. You know, maybe I should have a map of this place up. Maybe that would be helpful.
Let me figure out what arrow to kill you with.
I don't want to waste magic. I don't have it infinite anymore. This is the cow room. Most dangerous room in the well. Are you the Big Poe room? Yes. Okay. I wonder. It's always, like, really ambiguous if, like, other arrows do more damage to enemies. I think the fire and ice ones usually don't.
Yeah, it felt like there were a few enemies where the light arrows did a bunch of damage, but yeah.
The damage tables in this and Ocarina of Time are really arbitrary. I think I've mentioned this before, but pots and sticks swapped places between the 64 games and Wind Waker. In this game, sticks were as strong as the Master Sword, and pots were Kakiri's sword. In the other game, the pots got stronger.
I did not know that.
Which I guess is a lot more relevant in Wind Waker Randomizer. Depending on if you start without a sword. There's a lot more places in Wind Waker where you will have the opportunity to kill enemies with pots anyway.
You know, it's been a very long time since I've actually played through Wind Waker all the way through. And I might just be misremembering this, because again, as a kid, I tend to look at things a lot bigger than they are. Like, kind of how I viewed Skyward Sword and how I thought it dragged on, how I thought the pacing was bad.
Yeah.
So, the one thing that I remember sucking the most about Wind Waker was the Triforce hunt.
It's pretty bad in the original game.
Okay, because I was going to ask, is it really as bad as I remember it? Is it still as bad?
I can't even imagine doing it without a guide.
Yeah.
I
remember when I first played it, when me and my cousin were first playing it together and we had to get to the Triforce chart part, that took forever.
It is very much padding. It's nice to have a reason to, like, explore, but it's really tedious.
It's like we're getting close to the end of the game and this part shows up and it's like, dude, we're sitting here scouring the entire map trying to find these charts, and it's like, dude, can this just be done, please?
Hurry up, Link, the princess is in trouble! It was improved in the HD Wii U version.
I would imagine.
Because
it's just it's just like when I remember it, because I was like, when I look back at Skyward Sword, I'm like, okay, you know, I hate the pacing. Lanayru Desert sucked. It dragged on forever and ever. But then when I watched it again, I'm like, okay, maybe it's not that bad, and it wasn't. It wasn't that bad. But when I think about Wind Waker, the stupid Triforce charts comes to mind. I'm like, no, that still has to suck, right?
I think the way they made it better in Wii U was it was also a 2-stage thing, because not only first you had to find the charts.
Get Tino to translate them, didn't you?
Well, first you had to find the charts themselves, then you had to translate them, then you had to go to where the charts pointed to get the Triforce pieces.
Right. Yeah. See that.
But in the Wii U, they cut it out so that you just find some of the Triforce pieces without having to bother with charts.
Okay. So they cut out the middleman.
Obviously in Randomizer, or I think you can also apply the settings to just a vanilla playthrough. You can just start with them, or skip as much of it as you want to. Alright, well, that's everything in here. Wasn't much.
At least it's out of the way.
We have the ocean title deed. Let me go to the scrub real quick.
I say do the scrub and then reset time just in case something happens again. Because we don't need to redo this for a 5th time.
I can't wait for the scrub to soft lock us. It would be especially bad if there was stuff that we just, like, we didn't come back to because there's nothing important there. And it was, like, spider tokens and fairies, and we needed one of those.
Hoping not.
I think we've been thorough. I don't think there's anything that we've,
Yeah, no, we've been pretty thorough. You've made sure that, like, even when we knew it was, like, a bad pot, you made sure to break it and grab what was in it. So, no, we've been pretty thorough.
Alright, hello. Let me grab what do you want. I don't think there's any way it could happen, but it'd be real convenient if there was, like, a mask select like that. Like, I hold the button and then I can left and right to pick what transformation I want. I still need more buttons, damn it! Alright, what do you want for the nut brown beauties? Or what are you offering? Is it a green rupee? Recovery heart? Recovery heart, awesome. All of these scrubs are going to be met with disappointment at their destinations. There are no nut brown beauties. The swamp sucks. Clocktown's about to be destroyed.
That reminds me, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but it reminds me because it's on the topic of, like, the world ending. I remember, it was 2012. It was Christmas weekend of 2012. You know, when the big Mayan prediction about the world ending was happening, right?
Yeah.
And it was the day of. It was the day of it happening, of the alleged doomsday. And we were taking a trip to San Diego, and we were currently in a hotel when it happened, and it was nighttime. I remember in that hotel when we were just sitting there watching TV, a infomercial came on, and it was a car dealership. And they said, it's the end of the world sale. You know, the world's about to end, but you can at least make sure you go out with a bang.
I'm sure there were so many people who profited off of that.
Oh, I'm sure.
And Y2K as well.
Yeah.
Which was the thing in the turn of the century where everyone thought that... A lot of people thought that clocks would not be able to handle a new millennium and that everything would explode.
I remember that night, though. It was just funny because the hotel we were staying in was oceanside, and we had a room where you could literally look out the window and see the ocean right in front of you. So I spent that whole night, like, looking and peering out at the ocean in the pitch black darkness, just waiting for it to get bigger or something, waiting for a tsunami to happen. And of course, yeah, it didn't happen. Or did it? Because there's that weird speculation that there was the Mandela effect happened because we had a merging of timelines around that time period.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Everything reset like Majora's Mask. We just don't know what happened. I'm getting the blue potion because I need a potion for the guard. There's another thing a lot of people don't know: red or blue works. Same for the witch.
Wait, you can give her a blue potion?
Yep.
What?
I also like how it doesn't matter where you get the potion from. She'll be absolutely sure it came from her sister.
I don't remember if they fixed this in the 3DS version, but it's always fucked up to me how if you, because normally in these games, you can just walk up to an NPC and just press the C button and it'll give them the item. But if you try to go up to the witch and just manually give her the potion with the C button without locking onto her first or talking to her, you'll just drink the potion right in front of her.
That's
so fun.
That's this thing specific to Majora. They made it so that you're prompted to get the item out for every time you have to give an NPC an item. Because I guess people were
you can't
well,
just
people
walk
were
up
using
to
them
and
too
press the
easily
item.
in Ocarina of Time, I imagine, is why they did that.
Yeah. It just looks so fucked up when you drink the potion right in front of her.
It is very easy to do if you're coming off of a playthrough of Ocarina.
Yeah.
I can never get up these in one go. Come on. Climb up. Fine, baby. I guess if you didn't have the stone mask, well, you could buy a blue potion from that scrub and then just come back down here, but you'd have to know that both of them were there.
Yeah. You know what, since we talked about it yesterday, I kind of want to see someone do a mod of, I want to see someone remodel the moon to make him look happy as fuck. Make him look like he's happy and all jovial looking like he's all innocent.
Do you think the one on the mayor's chair is like the mascot version? Like it's a cartoon bear versus a real bear. They tried to make the moon cute to be the mascot of their town.
That's probably what it is, yeah.
Arrows. I guess that's a fitting
I also
thing
like
for a
to
bear
imagine.
have.
I like to imagine that the moon has always had a face, and that it used to be happy. It used to be a friendly-go-lucky moon that was just watching over everybody, but then it changed when Majora came, and now he's all pissed off.
It's literally the moon from Bear in the Big Blue House.
Yeah.
She's fucking pissed now.
Because I don't think anybody, I don't think any NPC even makes mention of the fact that the moon has a face.
Yeah, they
it just
really
says,
don't.
Oh no, the moon's falling.
You know, the totally ordinary moon above. They don't even make mention that it's angry, so I guess that can't be true either. It's just the totally ordinary moon that's always been there. I think Soul Eater had a weird looking moon.
I was gonna make that comparison. Like it's comparable to the world of Soul Eater because that moon has a face too.
Does that ever acknowledged?
I don't think so.
Does anyone go to the moon and walk?
Either.
Anyone go to the moon and walk on the face?
I don't remember. I didn't even finish it. That's the thing. I made it like halfway through the series and I just gave up because I could not stand the fan service.
Yeah, farther than I did.
Yeah, I wanted to give it a chance because my cousin really loved it. It was like his favorite anime at the time, and I wanted to see what it was about. It's cool for some parts, and I like the art direction and the art style, but good lord, that fan service is just unbearable.
I just didn't find any of the characters interesting.
Yeah.
The fan service problem I had with Seven Deadly Sins, like right out of the gate.
That's another show that I can't find myself getting into either.
Alright, lots of stuff in Snowhead we can still apparently get. Maybe I probably should have reset time, but it's alright. Good enough. Slap a band-aid on it.
Try and make it there in one go. Ah.
See, it's tilted outward to make it hard to do. Oh, we get a time punishment for that, too, because of the time-moving thing.
Jesus.
Alright, what do we got? Where are we going? Nope. Nope. I forgot about these guys. Don't move.
Yeah, sort of the
to the
entrance,
other side
right
of the
where I'm
room. Where the fuck did he go? All right, so they're hanging out behind the icicles. That's where they come from.
You teleport to the entrance again, and all they do is turn around. Like, hey, what's going on?
It's the fact that they have iframes. You can only hit them when their eyes are out.
Yeah,
Iframes.
Yeah, I get it.
It's like a huge cluster of enemies, and you can't beat them by flailing. You can't use the Hyrule Warriors method. Well, now we have fire arrows, so this is going to go a whole lot faster.
This came up briefly when you guys were streaming Dungeons of Infinity.
Yeah?
It kind of came up as like a little joke. Do you think that they could hypothetically do, or do you think Zelda could work as a Spelunky clone? Like, if Ganon had, like, an underground castle that you had to explore, do you think this game could work like that?
How about this game specifically? See, what I always like about the Zelda games is the world building.
Or just Zelda in general, like the enemy variety, just like the weapon variety. I think it might work.
They could do it if they wanted to,
hooks,
yeah.
You got ropes, you got bombs.
It would probably be more doable than a Zelda Maker, which everyone wants, but
yeah,
that's a lot more involved, unless it's just dungeons.
Yeah, it would have to be a dungeon maker. Even then, yeah, that is way more involved than doing like a Mario Maker, because that's a lot of variables.
What I would love, that still probably won't happen, is if Mario Maker became just like everything Maker.
Yeah.
Add Kirby, add Zelda 2. Something like Donkey Kong or Sonic would be harder, but I want to get down, but there's no safe way to do it. Maybe up here I can. This is a weird.
You can turn into a Goron and roll down there.
I guess that.
Oh wait, no, you're
damage.
trying to. Oh.
I was trying to get at it from below, but I can also get it from above. This is a very weird case for the 64 games, because this is the only time I can think of where there is an invisible solid wall.
Cow mask.
You can only get it from this angle. The other sides are actually blocked, despite appearing to be open.
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Compass room ledge. Is this the compass room? This is the map room. Oh, we're gonna have to finish this too. I forgot we were doing the frogs this run. Don't let me forget. Jesus. We got to go to Woodfall after this.
All right.
That is the worst feeling in the world when you're doing some big committal quest like the frogs, or you've gotten all the stray fairies, and then you go to you reset time forgetting to turn them in.
Oh yeah. I already had something like that happen, where I don't know if I mentioned this here, but yeah, it was I think I already did mention it, where when I did play this as a kid, I ran into that Powder Keg quest where you have to like get the certificate for it first, and you have to do you have to test yourself by putting the Powder Keg all the way at the racetrack, and then you go back and then you can get Powder Kegs. But unfortunately, when I did it, it was the final day, and it was in the final hours, and I chose to take on that quest during the final hours when the world was about to end.
I think you mentioned
my
this,
dad
and
was
you're
watching
running
me play.
through.
Yeah, and my dad was watching me play it. And I was so dead set on just finishing it. I'm like, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can just get to the racetrack. And I got it to the racetrack, I got it, but now I had to return back to the Big Goron and get the certificate so I can buy the powder kegs. But I didn't make it in time. I just barely made it to his shop, and then the world ended.
Was it the same cycle that you had?
I cried. I started fucking crying because I was like, dude, I gotta do all that shit over again.
Was it the same cycle that you had done the temple?
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, really bad. And he was trying to tell me, he's like, dude, you need to reset time. He's like, dude, what are you doing? Reset time. I'm like, no, I gotta get this done. Didn't listen.
You can kind of sort of save with owl statues by doing a save and then creating a copy of the save file.
Yeah.
Not that a kid would ever think of that.
No, especially when I'm panicking.
Why am I going this way? I don't want to go this way. Let me out of here. I wonder if the... You know, I took care to play the Song of Inverted Time before this. I wonder if it even does anything in this mode.
I don't even think it would matter.
Maybe the rate at which it
maybe
like,
yeah,
moves.
like the rate at which you move. Yeah, maybe. I guess try it.
I mean, I've already had... I don't want to make it faster. I've had it on this whole time.
Oh. I assume since it was green that it was normal.
Does it change when it's
Yeah,
slowed?
because when you turn on inverted, it turns blue.
Oh, I didn't
If
know
it's
that.
green, then it's going at a normal pace.
It's a little tedious, but it's so much better than going into the menu again. Alright, now I gotta take the bunny off. Let me see. Lens is stupid. Who needs a lens? Chumps, that's who. You can also just barely hookshot to that, I found out. So I think that's
I think I do know that.
That's in randomizer logic. SF Duel. SF Duel. There's a duel with some Dynalphos. Oh, is that an S? I think it's supposed to be a 5, but it looks like an S.
Yeah, that's an S.
Okay, so we couldn't go above this point previously because we couldn't get in those stairs without the ice arrows. Pillar's room. See, now I'm hesitant to go down. Is there any way that I can safely get down? I think this is where the Scarecrow ledge is.
I'm pretty sure if you go on roll, you don't take fall damage. Yeah, you just do that and you just land safe.
I feel like you used to hookshot to these guys in Ocarina of Time.
I think you did. I think that was a case for a lot of the enemies in Ocarina where if you hookshot them, you just fly right into them.
I'm good. Wicker did that with a bomb chew in the party stream. He just pulled one right to him. Oh, are there pots up here? No, it's just another flower. I'm trying to be conservative with my magic. Oh, I could have got this last time. I was thinking I had to light the torches for some reason. Setting aside the puzzle solving, do you think this game is significantly, like, technically harder than other Zelda games? Like fighting enemies, the platforming you're asked to do.
I'll put it this way, because I've played a bunch of the 2D Zeldas, I've played, you know, the 3D Zeldas. I find in my experience, I find myself beating the 3D ones more than the 2D ones, because I'll put it this way, I've never beat Link's Awakening, I never beat Zelda 1, I never beat Zelda 2. I played them tons of times, but I never beat them.
They're pretty fundamentally different games, the 3D and 2D Zeldas.
They are.
I hate them bubbles.
But yeah, because I like them, they're fun, but it's just, there's just something about them. It's just, I don't know if it's because they're necessarily difficult, I don't know if it's just because of the puzzles that I get stuck on. I just find myself getting through the 3D games a lot better than the 2D ones.
I know this is a little blasphemic, and I should totally be okay with it. I will never be able to get past Link's pink hair. I hate that he has pink hair in that game.
It is such a weird decision.
It's the postmodern Link.
That's what a lot of games did that, I noticed. There's a few games that, like, did that with characters' hair colors. Like, I know in, like, for instance, Castlevania Bloodlines, Eric Lacard, his hair is supposed to be blonde, but in-game, they made his hair green. Like, bright-ass green.
For Link, I think they did it to differentiate from other parts of his sprite.
Right, I mean, that's usually why they do it. Like, another example that I can think of is, Shinoa from Castlevania. She has, like, iconic long black hair, but her sprite has brown hair. And obviously, I think the reason why they did that is to make it stand out better, because if it was just pure black, it would probably be hard to notice against the background. But, yeah, they made her hair brown.
That was even more of a case on NES, because I know that's,
Yeah, NES, you have, like, the limited color palettes to work with. So, yeah, it's understandable there.
Ignore me! Did it work?
Because, yeah, on the NES, your character was, like, 3 colors all at once.
I'm thinking that they did something with that for Mario 1, and, of course, Zelda 2, Link's dick sword. His flesh sword was a limitation of 3 colors. Just giving players who haven't seen this no idea what I'm doing. I don't need to use the lens. They think I'm jumping on air. They think I'm magic. I guess, Zelda 2 aside, I'm trying to think of what game Link uses the most magic in, but he uses it somewhat in most games.
Yeah.
This game, he doesn't. He doesn't have Din's Fire or anything anymore.
I think, yeah, Ocarina of Time is probably the one game where he uses magic the most, just because of those abilities he has.
Like, he has, there's a magic rod weapon in Zelda 1, isn't there? Or is that Link to the Past?
There is. Yeah.
Yeah.
One ability that I do kind of miss, but I can understand why they wouldn't have it for 3D Zeldas, is the ability to, like, shoot projectile swords if you have max health.
That still appears. It's in Breath of the Wild.
Oh,
kind of. I don't think you need max health, but it only works with the Master Sword.
Oh. Well, yeah, I never made it that far, so I wouldn't know. But, yeah, I kind of wish that was a main staple for every Zelda game, but it is kind of overpowered to an extent.
It's in Smash. That's where it works, by only when he has max health.
Yeah.
So that's traditional. I think Zelda 2 is probably the most magic game, just because, spells are such a fundamental part of it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he has a lot more spells in that one.
There are no life drops in that game. Just a heal spell. Maybe you shouldn't announce your presence with a big purple aura.
I like how Wizrobe's design in the early Zelda games was like just like this kind of like just he was fully clad in a robe, looking kind of like a clansman.
Yeah.
And now he just looks like some old man in a toga.
I think they were just called, they didn't call them Wizrobes in Zelda 2, they just called them Wizards.
Wizards.
They absolutely look like clansmen. There were a lot of enemies in Zelda 2 that they could have called Zelda enemies, but they just didn't.
Okay, yeah, no, he was in Zelda 2. And yeah, it was the, not, yeah, no, yeah, okay, yeah, the clansmen enemies were the wizards.
Yeah, there was Wizrobes and Wizards. They were the orange ones that shot fire.
They were both in the game.
Path to Snowhead, Piece of Heart. You know, we could have looked out to see what that was at any time, and I forgot again.
Yeah. Yeah, wow, yeah, that was pretty ballsy of them to put that in a Nintendo game. Like, it's even in the concept art. The way they drew the wizard is just a dude in a white robe with a giant cross on his face.
Yeah.
Like...
Pillars room, upper something or other. Did I not get everything in the Pillars room?
I just realized that we still have to get 2 boss keys.
Do we not have the boss key for here? We have the boss key for here.
No, we do. We got the one for here. We're just missing the other 2.
This goes down. I'm not being very thorough because I keep having to go back to rooms. Pillars room. Yes, I know, Tattle. Hey, look, you can punch these. I've heard a lot of people who never got that. That you were supposed to, like, punch these to clear the dungeon, and they never got through Snowhead.
I could never imagine. You know what? I have to really remind myself that there are just some people that are just slow, because I recently am reminded of, I tuned into a streamer who was doing a live stream of Castlevania Lament of Innocence, and you played that for a little bit. There was a tutorial area. One? Yeah, the PS2 one. There is a tutorial area that you have to do before you can even progress through the rest of the game. And it's not that long. It's like a 5-minute little tutorial that you gotta do. And it's just to walk you through the controls, just kind of... They give you some enemies to kill. But for some reason, this guy... They give you a map. They give you a map, and it's literally just a circular area of rooms, and then you can leave. But for some reason, this guy spent an entire hour here just running back and forth in this tutorial area and not looking at his map.
Wait a minute, I know this guy. You're talking about me.
No.
I remember not noticing the map, and Jack kept getting mad at it for me.
Yeah, no, I tried pointing that out too. I kept telling you that you had a map that you should look at, but no, you at least knew where to go next. You at least tried to explore the area, not stick around in the same area for an hour. This guy stuck around in the tutorial area for an hour, and then he rage quit.
There's a certain degree of incompetence that just makes streamers difficult to watch. Puzzle games are the worst, when you know the solution and they just don't see it.
Yeah. And it's even worse when you're, like, you don't want to be a backseat gamer, you don't want to be like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this, but if they're obviously stuck and they need to just move forward, you want to help them, and they're like, no, don't help me out, I can do this, but it's like,
and they can't do it.
You haven't made any progress, you don't know what you're doing.
I got yelled at for backseating in a game for reminding someone playing Ocarina of Time that the map existed. A feature that was on the screen.
I don't think it's backseat gaming just to tell someone, hey, you have a map, look at your map. Just a reminder, hey.
Plenty of time. Smash cut to us running with the powder keg. Doesn't even need a ledge. I bet he gets extra distance because of the flip.
Probably. It kind of feels like that for normal Link. You kind of feel that little bit of a distance you get after you flip, just a little bit.
I'm sure we didn't need to get this, which is why we didn't. I want to get it off the tracker.
Yeah, might as well just get off the tracker.
Oh, what? He can't collect items? Alright. Is that it? No, it was the third one. Is it nothing? Is that why I didn't see it? Oh, it's a magic jar. I guess I didn't see it, or I would have gotten that. Maybe it would have been magic power.
Whenever I think of this dungeon, I'm reminded of when I was playing this on the Virtual Console, and when I was playing this at that time, I had a lot of dreams. I had a lot of big dreams when I was in junior high. I had plans to, this is gonna sound crazy. I wanted to be a crab fisher when I was in junior high. I wanted to have the most dangerous job in the world.
Bet this is the dual switch room, because we couldn't get the fairy in the ceiling last time we were here. Come on, you're somewhere up there. Arrows.
It's a stick. Or arrows.
Scary bow music playing. Is this the lower one? Yeah, it's the lower one. Alright. Now we can actually finish the dungeon. Which, this is the second one? We did Great Bay. We fought Xelrog. Man, having to actually worry about fall damage changes everything. Oh man, how much time is going to pass while we're fighting Goat? We might have to use Fierce Deity or the arrows method.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because we're on the final day. Oh, that's a terrible idea.
I could set it so the time freezes in dungeons. I don't know how that interacts with...
Yeah, we haven't tested that, though. We haven't tested to see if that method works.
I don't know how it interacts with super hot mode.
We should probably look at it right now, just in case.
No, that's quitters talk.
Going back to Ocarina of Time for a second, I also have another, like, really weird memory with the Ganon fight.
Yeah?
When I was, like, really young, I was such an optimistic kid. Like, even though I knew Ganon was the villain, like, he was, like, the big bad and you were supposed to beat him, you know, after the first fight, like, the first phase, and he's coughing up blood, and then he says your name, like, he reaches out and he goes, Link! When he did that, I thought that was him trying to reach out to you for help. Like, he was trying to, like, reach out and kind of, like, be buddy-buddy with you.
Right, I know I've done a lot, but...
Yeah, that's what I thought he was trying to do. That's what it felt like to me when I was a kid. Like, he was like, oh, like, no, I'm sorry.
Which makes you the asshole.
Yeah. That's what I thought of that scene when I was a kid. Just because I was just such a friendly, optimistic kid. I wanted to believe that, oh, they're still good in him.
I would like there to be so. There was a little in Wind Waker. That's about the only time we see any. I've said this before, my ideal version of Ganon's character is to have him, like, fighting between his demon part and his human part. A little conflicted, at least.
That's what people thought. Like, I know when Tears of the Kingdom was coming out, that was a common fan theory that, you know, Ganon was going to come back, and people were looking at, like, the in-game portrait, or, like, the trailer about, like, the wall paintings and whatnot, thinking that there was some prophecy of Ganon returning as a hero or some shit. That was a common fan theory, and I kind of wished it was going to be like that, where he actually got to unite with Zelda and Link as a hero and fought alongside them. That would have been cool.
Because the painting of Link looked like Ganon.
Yeah. All right, time to find out. Oh, that was a spider pot.
I'm gonna wait on the pots until after.
Oh, you're gonna save us till after the fight?
Yeah. All right, you gonna stop? Yeah, he's gonna stop.
Oh, went through the wall.
Will these reach? I don't know if they reached. I don't think they did.
Not liking the pot selection so far.
It's not looking good. Oh, so, okay, so once you get them, they respawn as magic jars. That's how they made it work. Come on.
There we go.
That was risky of me. I remembered as he was running up to me that I have the damage setting on.
Damn these pots.
Give me a heart.
Damn these pots.
Give me a recovery heart.
Aw, man, we only got 2 good pots. We got a spider pot and a heart pot. Man. Sitting here talking up this whole area as if it's gonna be a big break. Damn it.
All the areas with a lot of pots have kind of not yielded much.
They haven't.
Can you fall over, please? Fierce Deity is so useless in this fight. I'll say this is the most useless it's in, followed by Twin Mold. Most useful is Gaior, because it invalidates the whole fight. I guess it does that for Gaior and Odola. Oh, look at that time go. Alright, you know what?
Yep, time to do the arrow method.
There's a way that you can just, like, hide out of sight and get him.
Yeah, you can go to, like, the, entrance. Because there's, like, a little enclave at the entrance you can hide in.
You don't just do it around the corner somehow like this. I just am bad at it. Do I have any healing
like right
items? I have milk. I want to use my red potion first. I guess I must have gotten those as junk items without realizing it.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you getting the red potion. I think from the underground like grotto thing where you had to take the plant. I think that's where you got it.
That does not do as much as I expected it to.
No.
Alright, now stop and do your thing. Come on, fire your bolts so I can fire mine.
Okay.
He wasn't even moving. I forgot it was like the loud explosions like that. Probably because I usually play this game without audio.
Yeah.
Alright, a couple more pots that we didn't get. None of them useful, but...
Oh, that's a key. And that doesn't look like a boss key either.
Are there any places that we would still need keys?
It looks like a stone tower key.
That's the only place I can think of we might be missing any. Oh, did I not get the items? Is that why they're not... They're still sitting on the ground. Where's the clock disappeared?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's cinematic. You don't need to worry about the clock right now.
I wonder if it's still going, even though it's not on screen.
I'll bet it is.
The world's gonna end without us knowing.
Where's the light? There it is. Alright, just made like 3 or 4 rounds of this room. Totally time efficient.
Alright, give us your stupid stone tower key. Yep, still no extra bottles, and we're still missing the Garo Mask and the Mask of Truth.
Oh, was there the heart piece?
I didn't see it. It might have been nothing.
Yes, I must have picked it up off the ground because it's not on the tracker.
Alright, yep, alright, Woodfall. Thank God the frogs were there, because I was about to forget.
There's the frogs, and there's also some spring stuff we should do while we're here. I think, didn't they, in 3DS, they made it so you could just, like, move the cursor around the map for the owls?
I forget.
It always felt kind of arbitrary the way they're positioned, because you just move left to right between them.
Yeah.
Oh, this will get us the Deku Shrine.
Oh, you mean with the butler race?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were talking about that.
Alright. I didn't do it for Snowhead. Let's try it out. Where's the gameplay difficulty options? Yeah, delete file on death. Let's do that. I don't know where it would be.
Which setting you looking for again?
The freeze time all in dungeons.
That seems like something like, that seems like it would be a difficulty setting, wouldn't it? Or
I would think
maybe it would be
difficulty or gameplay, but it's not...
gameplay setting, maybe.
Doesn't seem to be either one.
Oh, time moves when you move?
No, that's what we're using.
Okay. Time in dungeons... Could have swore it was a gameplay option. Maybe it's a...
I know we've seen it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not in this branch?
Stuff in dungeons...
Oh well.
I guess go back up to...
I went through everything. I didn't see it. That's fine. We don't need it. We're gamers. Gamers who lose to bows. Yeah. Get me out of here. Unfortunately, in the vanilla game, it doesn't keep your keys or boss keys or anything. You would have to recollect it every time you go back to the dungeon.
Yep.
Otherwise, I could just walk straight to the end like this and it'd be super convenient. That is kind of disappointing, because it does keep your maps and compasses.
Yeah. Guess they can't be too nice, though.
Is there any way that I could shortcut this room? I did the Fierce Deity jump, but I think that was still from one of the Deku platforms. Oh, we can hookshot, that's what it is. It's not quite as melodic as the Forest Temple, but that sound is memorable.
Yeah, I was about to say, because we're on the topic about the dungeon music, because again, most of it's just ambience. Like right here, you have like 3 things going on. You got the chanting, you got the drums, and just the overall ambience. It's like there's not really a tune going on here.
It's kind of bizarre that it's so, it's like jungle themed despite being set in a swamp.
Yeah.
I'm sure we would like to get that heart piece.
Kind of got a theme going on. It's got the doo-doo, 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 but it's mostly quiet. It's mostly chill for most of the theme. And then you've got Great Bay, which is, again, mostly chill, mostly ambient. Kind of has a tune going for it. But yeah, Stone Tower's got a whole theme going on. It's got actual music.
So I forgot we're not here for the boss. We're here for the frog. Just went through this whole room for nothing.
I know, we're getting impatient and we just want to be done.
Yeah, climb the ladder.
I just noticed Fierce Deity doesn't have his voice filter like he should have.
Oh, I guess he does have one during the Majora fight, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's got like the deep voice filter, but now when you're using him anywhere, he just sounds like Adult Link.
Maybe that's how it was coded in vanilla. Like he only has that in the Majora room. It's always funny when you get smushed into the water by a moving platform like that, because the game doesn't know how to handle it with Deku.
Yeah.
Alright. Amazingly, I can do nothing to these turtles. I think. It just made like a damage noise. No, that's just the noise it makes.
Gotta go Deku.
Tough bastard. Ah. I should be able to kill the turtle while it's down. Just saying. Now that I've defeated you, you will sing for me. We have so many other checks we could be doing, and we're doing the Donjuro check.
We gotta.
This one's gotta be Dongero.
It has to be, yeah. It's the onomatopoeia. It's gotta be Dongero.
I'm too used to saying the Dragon Ball character.
Yeah, like Donjuro. Even then, we've been saying that wrong, because I guess it was always meant to be interpreted as, like, Giro.
We've been calling them androids. Well, you're fucking wrong. Oh, okay, so we can't do the Butler race. I guess that's kind of a blessing, because we don't really have time for it this cycle.
Wait. What do you mean we can't do the Butler race?
Oh, because we didn't have the boss key, so we can't finish the temple and get the princess.
Right. Yeah, right.
Man, I was so optimistic this wasn't going to be another 4-hour stream. Now I don't know. Did we ever get... We never got these freestanding items. They've just been here this whole game.
See, we talked about it a few times, but we just neglected to come over here.
I would be mad if one of these was a Dolwa.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've got a heart piece, and there is a...
Nothing!
Nothing.
Hello? I am the frog messenger. Hold on. Oh, happy day 3 music. Now, at long last, we can hear a very, like a 5-second song sung by frogs.
Sing for me, my amphibian of music.
Okay, but this is all I know. It's not very much. He doesn't look like he's composing. He looks like he's a DJ, just bobbing his head.
You bastards.
The important thing is now we know.
Yep, that's all that matters.
Maybe one of these underwater checks. Or blocked off by spring checks. Nope, not that one. Night of the final day. Was there anything else we were doing in this cycle? I don't think there was. Just gotta do these spring checks. And then after that, I don't know what the next best place to go would be.
We talked about doing the rest of the cafe quest.
Did we not do that? Yeah, we did. We got the green rupee.
Oh, right.
It was in the thumbnail. Come on. Where are you, Scarecrow?
I wonder if that frog tune is meant to be referencing something. It sounds like something that would be familiar.
They should have made it Totaka's song. Another heart piece. Okay, this isn't on this map. This is... It really is, like, troublesome that the grottos are on a totally separate list. Nope, 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 nope. That's the room. Imagine that was 30 iron knuckles.
Oh,
nothing.
Chest.
Trash.
I'm the trash man. I come out and I start throwing trash all over the ring.
All over your randomizer seed.
Garbage.
Goron Graveyard. Oh, that's right. We didn't do the Darmani check. That's been sitting around this whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sure we can't do it after the temple, but, No, 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 no! Leave me alone! Have we been spring before? We haven't done the actual, like, Goron races proper.
Yeah, no, we didn't.
Let me know when the Majora boss is so I can come and tell you that you suck. Alright. Love you, Jack.
Oh, that fight's gonna be great with the amount of hearts that we have.
We're gonna have Fierce Deity, so...
True. Yeah, we'll have Fierce Deity.
I could fight it without Fierce Deity just to spite Jack. I know we've been in here because we got... Okay, they shortened the fuse. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, so you haven't been... You haven't seen any of our previous streams of this. Yeah, we have 3 wacky settings enabled for this. The PC randomizer. We have time moves when you move, so we're in super hot mode, if you look at the clock. We have... What was it? The Hyrule is mirrored. Everything's reversed. And we have a mode where if I lose a full heart, it's gone forever. I don't get it back. which is actually kind of cool because heart pieces have now been very valuable. Still disappointing, but valuable.
Yeah.
This is gonna eat so much time. Maybe I should have done the other checks before the Goron race.
Yeah, and you're on the night of the final day.
Oh, we're fine. I'm gonna one and done this. We'll have like a whole 30 minutes before the moon falls. Maybe we'll do the powder keg check.
We're gonna finish with a bang. The celebration ceremony is gonna be the fucking world ending after we finish the race.
It's so arbitrary when you lose your spikes.
Yeah, that's what I hate about this race.
There is a setting so you get like spikes immediately. I kind of wish there was one. There's one for like winning the dog race for you. There might as well be one for the Goron race. Yeah, see? What happened? What happened? I'm in first again. They don't even have like a first second showing. I guess that's asking a lot for a Zelda game. Come on. Come on. No.
Oh, you got it.
Just gotta bump him out of the way.
There you go.
All right. See? 5 hours left.
What is it?
Arrows.
Arrows.
I hate you, small child.
I hope the world burns.
Pencil dive. All right, there's 4 items under here. Nothing. And there's also this cave to the side and another chest. There's 6 items under here. Boss key? Woodfall boss key.
Oh, cool.
So
Talk about timing.
yeah, that's what we'll check next. Is the butler race. Oh, we got both boss keys.
Oh, that's handy.
I don't think that gets us anything for Stone Tower. Nothing. I guess we didn't get the village stuff from the scrub. Or I didn't check it off anyway. Maybe I'll take the scenic route. You know, technically, I can stop this at any time.
Yeah.
Link with, like, 0.01 on the timer, just standing perfectly still, looking up at the moon, taunting it.
I am God.
Yeah? What are you gonna do? Hit me? Alright, what are you selling again? Something worthless. Recovery heart. I'm good.
Fucking 200 rupees.
Bomb bag. Ain't getting that. You want some you want some real estate. We didn't have the Deku mask last time we were here. I cannot move.
Yes, enjoy your new property for 3 more hours.
If I move, the world will end. Every time
imagine Link with this power, and he goes up to the clock tower, and he meets Majora, and he's just like, you know what? You might be strong, but I'm stronger, and I have a way to stop you.
Wait, how are you doing this? Time God Link versus Sans the Skeleton.
For the rest of our lives.
Okay, large crate. What else is there? The shop items. We checked the shop items. They were nothing. Is there anything else we need to do while it's spring? I don't think there is. No? There's all that stuff in Icona Castle still, I guess.
There's a symbolism behind that. If it really went down like that, if the only way that he could stop the world from ending is just by not moving, because like, oh, the world's gonna be perfectly fine if you just don't interfere. If you just stay out of it and just mind your business, the world would be perfectly fine.
Is this still a thing? Oh. Oh, he won't, like, give it to me. I guess they just removed this check, currently. They'll probably re-add it. Double check the shop just so I can confirm those off the list.
What were you? You were about to do the same shit that I did when I was a kid.
I really wanted to. Oh, the door's just open now. Did everyone leave? Where'd they go? The racetrack?
They jumped into the ravine in the shop. They jumped down there. Oh, he's still here.
Can't believe they fucking left me. Alright, nothing. Garbage. These can actually be two different checks in the 64 one between spring and winter, because the prices change. And with prices randomized, you might only be able to afford one of the two. Oh, this probably won't work indoors. What was the best money flipping scheme this run? I'm sure we encountered one. There haven't been many though. Usually they're always a bad deal. I guess because there's a lot more small rupees in the pool than big rupees.
Yeah. I wonder if you know what? I wonder if the big Goron is just giant enough to where he can withstand the blast of the moon. If he can survive this.
Yo, I've got a favor to ask. Would you be willing to be a fourth giant? No?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good question. He totally could have helped out. His ass, he knows he can see the moon. He's right there. He can fucking see it. He could have walked his ass over there and helped out.
Well, a second time.
Bro.
This was exactly where Odolwa's Remains is when we did the 3DS randomizer. And I also did not get it because I never just looked out to the pillar.
Yeah, because that's such a... I never even considered that.
You can see what it is at any time.
And we've walked past this... Oh my god.
Randomizer done.
Wow. That is definitely a randomizer moment, for sure.
Man,
wow.
I can't believe 4th Seed is doing a rerun. I already saw this stream.
Wow, dude. Yeah, wow, this seed really put us through the ringer. This seed's got a sense of humor.
We did this to ourselves.
Yeah,
this ledge here. Alright, well, enjoy the end of the world. We could go now, but I'll save. I'll save everything we've done.
Yeah, might as well. Well, goddamn. Of course it had to be right there.
Okay, so how can we fight Majora that will piss off Jack?
Let's see.
Deku. Only Deku against Majora.
No. Perfect idea. What have we been doing this whole time, Xelrog?
Dying? Not moving?
No. What have we been doing for every other boss thus far?
Fierce Deity?
No. The one thing that was like the one thing that we had to test out, the one thing that was really fun.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. All right, let's do it.
Let's do that against Majora.
This is gonna be so nice. Just going straight to the final hours. Whee. Best feature. Give me a call. We're going now. Oh, I gotta show Jack that Majora animation too, the dance party.
Yeah. He just wants to vibe with everybody. He just wants to have a dance party. He didn't want to end the world. He just wanted to bring down the house.
Oh, okay, we're just here. All right. That makes about as much sense as it normally would. Could have gotten Chateau Romani, but we're good. We're fine.
Yeah, we're not going to need Chateau Romani for what we're about to do.
But this is my real face. You have a problem with my face?
Why is everyone gotta be fucking xenophobic around me, man?
You have a problem with my face just because I'm a Goron? Hold on. You're boring. You're boring me, Frieza. Hey, what up? Oh. Imagine he had custom dialogue for Fierce Deity.
Yeah.
Would be cool and topical, but you're not supposed to be able to use him here.
That's it. I'm done. What do you mean, done?
Alright.
Let's
Get all prepared.
Let's get this party started.
Here we go. The bunny ears. Okay, so he does wear them. They're just inside his head.
Out ever so slightly.
They're like little cat ears. Neko Goro.
So Jack, tell me, have you ever seen anybody fight Majora with powder kegs before?
Should we maybe get rid of the trackers?
Yeah, why not? Well, you're about to see it.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, this first phase is gonna be a bitch.
Oh, yeah. Maybe when you just need to get low enough, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hover close to it.
Some down
Come
like
on.
mines. Yeah, there you go.
I think as long as I'm shielding, I'm good. Come on!
Get close. Okay, you're good.
He knows better. Come here. Stop running.
Contact.
No?
Oh, what?
Wait.
Oh, it hit him.
Does it not do... you can't do contact against him. Uh-oh. I can also only have 3 out at a time.
Damn, no powder keg spam.
Only 3 powder kegs. It's not enough!
Oh, nice. Good hit. Come on.
I really need to... I need to, like, have a minefield prepared.
It's like, dude, this is like that fucking, this is a Ripperoo fight right now.
Are these pots randomized? They couldn't be, because you're done by now.
Yeah, by now we gotta be done.
Imagine you get to this part of the game, this ending fight in Fierce Deities in one of those 2 pots. This is so ineffective.
Yeah.
I'm committed, though.
It'll probably go a lot smoother for the other 2 phases, but yeah, this one... Yeah, I know we got Fierce Deity, it's right there, but we're not gonna use it.
That's the easy way out. No shit, says Jack. This is very inefficient. Oh, this is gonna suck when the other masks become active. If we would just, like, stop and use the laser, maybe.
I wonder if you hold it above your head and if you let him hit you, if it'll explode.
Well, I can't afford to take damage.
Oh, well, yeah.
Come here. I'm a little closer. Come on, blow up. Ah! That wasn't close enough. I'm kind of confused what happened the 2 times that we did hit him.
Yeah.
But we hit him 2 times, so we know it's possible.
Majora's just flying around like, are you mocking me?
Yes. Yes, I am. Come on, get closer. Does he know better? What if I cook it?
What you cooking then? Okay, that doesn't work.
Okay, so it blows on 12. Okay, 13 rather. Ah! That didn't hurt.
I know this seems bad now, but I'm telling you, once it gets to the other two phases, it's
They
gonna
are
go by much
randomized. The jars in the Majora fight are randomized.
quicker. Oh my god.
6, 7, 8, 12, 13. Ah!
Ah!
It's possible. I know it's possible. I don't think there's a way for me to just drop it. I have to throw it. I think he doesn't use the lasers until the other masks are out. Ah, that one! Like trying to hit a butterfly with a bazooka.
For real, dude. Like, we got lucky with those first two hits. Because he kind of just ran into those, but now he's, like, actively avoiding it.
If we get to the... We have to at least get to the one more to get to the mask phase. If it's too bad after the mask phase, we'll stop.
Yeah. Yeah, if we can't get him with the Powder Kegs on this phase, then we'll just beat him on the first phase, and then we'll get back to the Powder Kegs on the next two. You fucking flying bastard.
Ah! Down one heart. I feel like we had better luck with just the throwing method than the cooking one.
Yeah.
It was luck, though.
It was. I mean, we have better odds because if we're spamming it, we have more chances to hit him, but...
Like trying to destroy a helicopter with a pipe bomb. What about a hammer, Jack? You know what I've seen him do? Seen him to blow up a helicopter with a hammer. A fucking hammer! It's a Urusei Yatsura reference.
Amy did that in Sonic X. She
Yes.
fucking sniped Eggman's ship with her hammer.
It's not fast enough.
Oh, come on. That could have been a threefer right there. Come
Okay,
on.
we're gonna have to use arrows to set him off.
Yeah. I figured it was gonna come down to that.
Nope. Wrong buttons.
Quick. Damn.
Okay, what if I place them and I set them off when he's near with the arrows?
That might be your best bet. Why can't you just take contact damage, you fuck?
It would be so much easier. Yeah, get right into it.
Oh, nice. There we go.
Alright, phase 2. Easy. Maybe they'll take contact damage. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it'll make it easier to hit Majora. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh no! Oh no!
my God.
Oh no! Leave me alone! Stop! Ah!
Fucking combo.
I took no damage. It just stun locked me.
I've never seen that laser do that before.
Because why would you ever be Goron form in this part of the fight? Did that get anybody?
Just fucking the laser to the groin.
Alright. Fine. Didn't work. I don't know if they're even vulnerable to it.
Yeah.
Alright, fine.
You forced our hand.
We'll get rid of these four. And then we'll go back to Powder Kegs for Majora. Bastard. It's funny that with Fierce Deity, this is like the hardest phase.
It's the hardest phase in general, just because of how fast he is and how airborne he is, and just how like hard of a target he is to hit. And then the other two phases are just pretty easy.
Yeah. Fuck you, Jack. Wow, he's down a while after that.
Majora should have just been like, fuck you, I'm just gonna stay in this form, because I know how hard it is for you to hit me.
Oh, now you want me to use the powder kegs. Oh, I think... Hold on. I just realized I've had chat below the window this whole time. That's unfortunate.
Oh. Alright, Michael Jackson, come here.
We haven't been seeing Jack's wonderful supportive messages. Come on. Yeah, run around in that vicinity specifically. This one's not even a threat. I say as I take damage from myself.
Yeah, I guess he just does not take contact damage.
Oh, wait.
It'd be funny if he was just running right into it, like he moonwalked right into one.
What if I can do two at once? No!
Okay, well, I hit him. Oh, I knocked him back down. Alright. God.
Struggling with my buttons. Come on. Goron. This is the stupidest combat seed we've ever done, easily. Just gotta scatter them around. I'm laying mines.
When are you ever gonna see this again? When are you ever gonna have an opportunity to just spam powder kegs at somebody?
Dancing around. I wish he stayed down long enough for it to actually, like, hit him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have to use the arrows. Does he not even deal contact damage?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't even feel like it's doing contact damage.
He has, I think, one attack. He has that ball attack.
Yeah.
Which is weaker than the laser from the previous form. You're just gonna dance there? Yeah, stay exactly there. This is so impractical.
See, now he's just yucking it up.
Yeah, stay there. Well, I guess that counts. Down to one heart. Technically, he can't damage me as long as I'm shielding. Is that enough? No? Wow, he doesn't take a lot from these. It would be so much easier if he took contact damage.
Yeah.
Maybe even feasible.
Come on.
Well, it's like Ganon, and he's not vulnerable to the Master Keg. As inverse Ganon.
Come on.
Not enough? Half a heart. Let me just stand near these explosives. That was fortunate. He doesn't go down. Do I have any potions? I have milk.
Well, I mean...
Get my half a heart back. I get one more hit from that.
Nice.
Ah, nope. Accidental other milk. Where is he?
What the... Okay. Damn, dude.
He just doesn't go down. I wonder if there's like some secret, even stupider method to beating him. Like there's some trick you can use the Picto Box to defeat Majora. Oh my god!
I think this might be the dumbest way. This might be the goofiest way to kill him.
Not only is it like incredibly impractical, it's also inefficient. It does no damage to him.
Wow.
I don't know if we'll even get a... Well, we could, if we die, we could, like, get back to the next phase and then try it on Majora's Wrath.
Yeah, we can at least do that. I don't think we need to waste our time doing this the entire time.
No! Put it down, Link!
God damn! Fucking resilient motherfucker.
I wonder if it is impossible, like, he just can't be defeated by this form of damage.
I mean, he's taking damage?
I don't know if like, extra powder kegs is extra damage. I don't think it is. Just lay the minefield.
It's crazy because, like, the powder kegs do a shit ton of damage on other enemies.
Yeah. This is the weirdest New Year's festival I've been to. Alright, Jack has a rib injury, so it's very bad if we make him laugh. We are literally torturing Jack. We also have a Blast Mask has Powder Keg Force. We could resort to that after this. Where? Fuck. It just doesn't end. Remember Skyward Sword when one of the bosses was just a million bokoblins?
Oh yeah.
Like it was literally in the boss rush. He's gotta be almost there.
Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna...
We're not. This is something we can't even, like, Google. Because no one will fucking have found out, can Majora be defeated by powder kegs?
Well, you know what? Since you're alpha testing and since you're basically the tester at this point, now we have an answer. You cannot spam powder kegs against Majora. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it is just that he's just taking a shit ton of damage from it.
Would they have really, like,
be beaten from it? Come on.
Would they have really programmed that he takes minimal damage from powder kegs? As if this was going to be an option in the fight?
You know what? They've programmed some weird shit before. I wouldn't doubt it.
You could come here with one.
You could. So, not to spoil it, but, I can't do it because I tried looking into it, but since we're calling through DMs right now, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Jack DM'd me trying to sneak into the call so he can yell at you.
Sorry, that won't work. We could let him in, I guess.
Would it work?
We would, like, end the call and start a new one with him, I guess.
Yeah, it would ruin the surprise, though. That's why I said it wouldn't work. Because if it was a group chat, then yeah, I could just secretly add him in here, and then it would surprise you, but no, since we're doing it through DMs, we can't do that. would have that would have been hilarious. Just to out of nowhere, all you hear is "Stop fucking about."
We haven't died yet. I'm gonna go until I die. If he finally gets me, then I guess I'll try the blast mask method. Which will be this, but a lot more accurate.
Like, he should be dead by now. By now, dude. He should be dead by now.
There's no way.
Like, even in sword hits, he should be dead by now.
Maybe it deals like the same damage as a normal bomb. And you're
Maybe,
like, they really don't want you to
how
be using those against him. Maybe Arkakiri's sword has been dealing 1,000,000 damage to Majora this whole time, and he just has 1,000,000,000,000 health. Oh, finally!
Wow, okay, so...
Now we just gotta do that against Wrath.
Well, I can't wait to see how this phase is gonna go.
A time bomb is
And
going...
I think there's a powder keg right behind you, by the way.
I'm holding shield. A time bomb is going off in front of him. Ow. Nope. I don't think the whips are gonna make this easy. You're fucked, says Jack.
Well, at least we know that powder kegs can beat him, theoretically. Good lord.
Should we reset? Get our hearts back?
I mean... maybe. Maybe.
Alright.
I feel like if... Because, I mean, we can breeze through the first two forms with Fierce Deity. Oh, yeah, just do it. Just do it.
So, in theory, with the Blast Mask Powder Keg setting, that should be the same thing, and should also just take 100 hits.
Yeah. Because if Powder Keg is doing that much damage to him, yeah.
Imagine the cred if you pull it off. Is it possible to beat Majora with only powder kegs?
You know, that might be a video that would hit the algorithm, because nobody's tried it, and I haven't seen anybody do it. That could be something you could try. Yeah, let's beat Majora with only powder kegs.
I mean, it is theoretically possible in that he takes damage from it, but is it possible to actually do that without taking damage from Majora's Wrath? Because even shielding doesn't help. He'll grab you. Because it's insane, Darian. Goron on the moon.
You know, they say that this moon area resembles the Mask of Truth if you, like, really zoom out. I've tried doing that before, and I guess I just didn't see it. Like, yeah, like, I think if you do, like, moon jump on L and you, like... Let's see if that's true. Because I've heard that for years.
Where is it? There it is.
Oh, maybe it is.
It's just a big circle. Wait, it does?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the tree. I thought you meant, like, the whole area.
Yeah, no, the whole area. Look at it. You see it?
No.
Do a 180 real quick. 180. Now do you see it? You can kind of see, like, the smiley face.
No, I don't see it.
No, you don't. Look at the patches of grass. You don't see that?
I think it's reaching.
I kind of see it. A little bit. It's not perfect, but I can kind of see it a little bit.
We are also... I guess you would never see it, but we're surrounded by moon texture? Or it's just smoke, I guess. It's clouds.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like clouds, yeah, because, oh yeah, it's pretty. Huh. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it. It doesn't perfectly resemble the Mask of Truth, but I can kind of see what they were going for, I guess.
Just, me about to fight Majora. Why is this so unwieldy? This didn't... Oh, because my, like, buttons are reversed. Are inverted. It's also way faster than I normally have it set to. Alright, fine. Go on belly. Yeah, this is what I used to take the all the like the pictures for the all checks document.
Because I was like, how the fuck do you do that?
I'm gonna do it against the first form just because I can. I want to try it. Yeah, bomb link. And there's no cooldown, so it should be a breeze. He only took, what, 6 hits?
Yeah, like roughly 6 hits.
You'd think you would be rewarded for using such an imprecise projectile against Majora's incarnation.
For real.
You'd think you would be rewarded for being stupid. Okay, but you used FD. Yeah? Wait, you want us to do it again? Oh, I did use FD for the second phase. I think it's always half his health for the second phase. And it took 3 hits for him to get there, so. Where are you? Come on, come closer, coward. He knows what's up. He remembers the last time cycle. Now, camera, please. Two hits. Okay.
Alright.
Was bomb mast buffed? There is an option to make it as strong as a powder keg, which I have checked. Alright, they are also vulnerable to powder keg. Just, you know, hit all them with one.
Wow. That seemed a lot easier than last time.
If you can actually hit him, it's fine. In fact, you can stun lock Majora's incarnation.
Alright. Let's count. Let's count how many hits this takes.
Why does anyone need a whole nation in their car? Oh, you're still around. Get out of here. Oh, would that hit him?
From there?
How big is the blast radius?
2 hits. 3, 4.
Where's the? You need to get out of here, fish.
That blast radius.
It's so much bigger than a powder keg's is. I think. It's bigger than it felt.
Yeah, 'cause that's hitting him all the way from across the map.
Like Roy Mustang versus Lust.
I think that's like 9 hits.
I guess we should have been counting.
10, 12. 13,
The ones that stun him 14. Don't deal damage, obviously.
16, 17.
18,
Like 20
19.
hits. It's really gonna take like 20 hits to kill him.
20, 21, 22, 23.
24, 25. Jesus.
We hit this guy with 26 powder kegs?
Yeah, I don't know what properties are put on that blast mask, but the powder kegs were definitely not... They definitely did not have a blast radius that big.
The power was the same, though. It felt
Yeah.
like 23 blast powder kegs.
That blast radius, though, was huge.
I don't want to get my milk out because I'll drink it by accident. I know I will. Oh, that breaks shield too?
Yeah, I was afraid that his whip was gonna break.
Normally they don't. Only the grab that I'm aware of does.
Okay. This is gonna take 26 powder keg hits too.
Oh, I can't wait. He does stay pretty stationary. Definitely compared to the incarnation.
This might be a little easier.
Yeah, stay put, right there. Aw, it still wasn't close enough? The blast mask would have been close enough. There's not really a point in putting two in the same, like, vicinity.
Yeah, because they just blow each other up.
I guess that's true. You get a slightly bigger blast radius that way. Okay, no, that kind of breaks through shields if he gets close enough. I wonder what the Goron shield size is. Like if it's still vulnerable from the top, like Link's shield.
Yeah, it's so, like, ambiguous.
So this sucks, but it is possible. Ha ha ha. Ow. Stop it. You mad, bro? He's mad.
Stop
No,
mocking me
no, he's gonna
with
powder
these
keg
powder
me.
kegs and fight me like a man. I don't care if you bust out Fierce Deity, just stop joking with me.
You were very mean to me in front of the tree just now.
You hurt my feelings, and now I'm gonna hurt yours.
You invalidated my only weapon. Now I'm gonna lose. Ah, it wasn't long enough. Oh, there it goes. We could come with two fairies if we wanted to, but we've seen how this goes.
Yeah. Do you want to just do it the normal way?
No, fuck that blast mask. One heart, let's go.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we could finish this with Blast Mask. That shit's overpowered.
What other stupid damage sources would we conceivably have? I wonder if nuts work against him. Can you beat Majora with nuts and sticks?
We do have infinite sticks, so that is also...
You're boring. Okay, I'm gonna put nuts over here. I'm still gonna keep the blast mask out, because I'll probably still use that. Definitely in the first phase. I think this might actually be more effective than the Fierce Deity mask when it comes to dealing with the 4 floating masks.
Oh, yeah.
I always take hits from those, even as Fierce Deity. Come on, third fight's the charm. Are you gonna take this seriously now? Bitch! Nope. Alright, come down. You know how this goes. Well, he just floats up there forever out of spite now. He's gonna do the standing still method against me.
Yeah, I figured you out, buddy.
Wait, one hit?
What is going on with these damage pools?
Is it, like, proximity-based? It did seem like it took a lot of hits for that, the Gyorg mask to go down.
Yeah, the programming on this is so weird.
I don't think I knew this attack even existed when I was a kid. Or the first several times I played this game, because I just probably always used Fierce Deity. What? Oh, I'm on fire! That's why I took damage. Is that the Hyrule Warrior skin? It's not a different skin, but you can make it so that he wears the masks like he does in Hyrule Warriors.
And you have to, like, obtain the masks first before it actually shows up on your body.
Yeah, he doesn't wear the Keaton mask until you have the Keaton mask.
He's got Fierce Deity on his hip.
With the Fierce Deity on his hip. Fierce Deity on his hip.
So what's the lore behind this? You bring him back and he steals them from you? Like, those are mine. Oh, Majora's Mask, but it's structured like Breath of the Wild. where if you go to Majora early, you have to fight all 4 of the other bosses as well.
Oh my god.
That's how Ganon works.
Man.
Hey, I wonder... Come here,
I don't
Mr.
think that
Mask.
works.
Just need him to,
There's no way that would hit. That projectile is way too slow. You're mocking me again.
Yeah, I sure am. Okay, but what if it did? Oh, it was close. I think. I feel like I could get him from underneath when he starts the spinning. It's got to be precise, though. Camera? Just spam it. I can't move my head fast enough. Alright, fine. Well, obviously we know like Zora boomerangs work.
Yeah.
Those are like a valid method.
I think that was the method that I always went to when I fought Majora before I even discovered that Fierce Deity Link was a thing. Before I ever like went out of my way to get all the masks, and I just did the fight normally. I would just use arrows. All
right, spawn
I would just use the
camp,
arrows,
right?
and I would just use the Zora mask.
It is definitely the most effective way without the Fierce Deity is the Zora mask. Although if you get hit by this laser, it's one and done.
Yeah.
What? Come on, get hit. Okay, how about you then, dumb fish? That is going to be his most dangerous attack.
Hey, why is it not?
Okay, that works, I guess. No, go down!
And now it suddenly doesn't want to work.
He has decided to no longer be affected by this. Come on.
Come on, man.
I'm under him every time. Alright, fine, we'll do the laser thing. No! That's it. Game over. I get hit once, the fire kills me. Alright, so maybe Fierce Deity is the way to go.
I just know Jack's fuming right now.
We'll reset one more time. The only thing left that I want to try is Blast Mask against Wrath. Can't believe it took 26 hits on the middle phase.
For real, dude.
Someone's gonna calculate that, like what the real-life blast force of a Powder Keg is. Majora's incarnation is the strongest enemy in all of Zelda.
He's able to withstand over 600 gigatons of TNT.
I think Ganon can only take like 20 Child Swords hits. These fights are funny as fuck. Okay, well, I'm glad we're being entertaining.
It's okay. We've just learned to just embrace this as the tradition now.
I still think the Blast Mask is gonna be useful just for taking out the 4 quickly, though.
Yeah, that is really helpful, though.
Alright, Bow. Blast Mask. Fierce Deity. If I forget that I'm wearing this and press B at any point, I'm just instantly gonna die. I'm gonna blow up like a fucking bomb. I guess now that I have more hearts, I won't, but... The devs of Two Ship are still adding in cutscenes to be skipped by the various skip cutscenes checkboxes.
Yeah.
Although I don't think in any version of this game, like Rando even, you just get dumped straight into the Majora fight. I think you always have to watch this. You guys gonna hit me immediately? Why is the fish always the last one? I guess it spawns the farthest away?
I guess.
I guess that was a way to repurpose the twin roller mechanic. You don't really do that against any other enemies, the reflection thing. The mirror shield kind of
really.
only...
I guess the only time you really do that is against Egos to Ukana.
Yeah, the mirror shield kind of only sees use in that dungeon, and then it's just replaced by the light arrows.
Yeah.
What could possibly be in those two checks? I guess anything not necessary to get here. It could be Fierce... they could be Fierce Deity and Powder Keg.
Yeah.
Bro actually took a heart off me. Half a heart. I know a lot of people like to interpret the god Majora as female. I kind of do
I hear
too.
that one a lot. And they usually point to Majora's Wrath as like the eyes being like breasts or something like that.
I just wish we had more lore on this guy.
Legit, like...
I guess part of the mystique is that we don't have lore, though. Ow. No, stop.
Yeah, that's kind of the appeal for like Michael Myers too, is like the lack of a proper backstory, like not knowing why he's evil. That's why people love him so much. There is an appeal for like the mystery behind him, but
Definitely,
it still would be cool to have more of him in the series.
Definitely could not mash out of that like I could on 3DS. Let's see how the arrows compare. No, dodge that. Interrupted that. Can't even get my bow out. Oh, you didn't dodge that one.
And then you got the Majora's Mask manga where he's a fucking dragon.
Yeah, I don't like that. Can I get multiple hits off? I guess I can.
Nice. There we go.
Defeated by a fucking powder keg. Type damage.
When will the mockery end?
That would take forever, and it wouldn't be fun at all, but someone could do that. They could defeat Majora in its entirety with just powder kegs.
We know it is feasible.
I don't know about feasible, it's possible. Probably get it at right about the same time as the blue dog wins.
Yeah.
Oh, the mayor finally vacated. I guess when the giant feet stomped into town, that was enough for him to finally leave. Mayor. Not the mayor, the carpenter boss. Then he has a stupid joke about him being the mayor. My mind has been polluted. It is nice to finally see all this in widescreen for the first time. Like, there are widescreen mods, but they're never all that great.
Yeah, because oftentimes you have to like do like widescreen hacks to like accommodate for the aspect ratio and shit.
And there's always stuff that's like just off screen because you're not supposed to see it, things like that. That does exist in this still, but I think they've dealt with some of it. We're gonna get to the wedding scene. And Adult
And we're gonna
Cafe
see,
is just
we're gonna
he's
see
go-
Adult Cafe
He's
off
going to be on the
screen.
side of the screen where you couldn't see him in 4.3. They look old. They've got age spots.
They're very weird looking designs. I don't know what they were trying to go for with these giants.
And there's not really any explanation as to why Skull Kid is, like, friends with them.
Yeah.
The weirdest group of 5 friends.
To one, like, an ant with a bunch of, like, giant...
It's like Steven and the Diamonds.
Yeah, exactly.
They're playing poker on a giant table. Steven's just there, sitting in the middle watching. We're also getting a lot of weird camera angles where it's going under the ground.
Yeah, going under the ground.
Could you be my friend?
Alright, look, Link, I know we've had a lot of difficulties in the past.
I imagine you had the green blood version.
Yeah, it was the green blood. It just looked like he was puking.
Namekian Ganon. There's a... I think if you set the frame rate high enough, it actually does add some weird interpolation between his sudden movements, and it makes it even weirder.
Huh.
I think we just saw one. There was like an in-between frame, yeah.
Yep, I see it.
He's not actually warping, he's just moving at Dragon Ball Z speed. I wonder if he
Give us a
ever...
Majora's Mask sequel where we can use those masks that are on his backpack.
Happy mask salesman for Hyrule Warriors. We finally see what they do. They added weirder characters. I forgot we named him that. Again, the least impactful mode that we had on. It almost didn't matter until that one cycle where we're doing only Goron stuff the whole time. Good old Shiggy.
We probably should have named him like something like Canil, like Link mirrored.
Yeah, that would have been something. I mentioned this on the Discord. In retrospect, I kind of regret not naming the Skyward Sword one Fink, because it's kind of close to Finch. And they have the whole bird theme. I didn't know they had a bird theme when I made him.
This seed was bullshit.
It wasn't great. It was very, very finicky.
I can't believe we did not notice a Dawa.
He was just sitting out there.
Yep.
You never really look closely out into this area.
Yeah.
It's always
'Cause
there,
again,
but then...
This is that Lens of Truth area. And you don't
Yeah,
really
I
look
see
at
this
it
in the
that
end
much.
credits, and I'm like, where is that? Oh, that's right. There were just a bunch of, like, floating islands off near Goron Village for some reason. Be like a game theory. What's off in the floating islands?
Yeah.
Like those eyes in the distance in Mario Galaxy. You know those?
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing, like, theories about that.
I know some people like to theorize that the ancient tribe of the hexing rituals and all that was like the Sheikah tribe.
Yeah.
It's conceivable, I guess, but... So the one, like, really big batch of items we never had to do was the Butler race. And we were about to do...
we were close to doing it. We were just about to do it, and then we found a Dawa.
Surely these are known about, these camera angles in the credits.
Yeah, this happened quite a few times.
Let me go ahead and send Jack that video. What is it called? Cataclysmic Concert. I recommend any fans of Majora and or animation look it up. We didn't visit any of you, thankfully.
Because Lord knows you guys were just going to give us a recovery heart, or a green rupee, or a skull token.
I wonder what our final counts for tokens and fairies were.
But
I don't want to go to
close to finishing all of them.
I don't want to go to every temple to check. You just count throughout the whole playthrough. I wonder what it would take to have another game where you get, like, this much... You get to know the NPCs as well as this game.
Yeah, that's kind of why I like this game so much, is just because of how involved you are with the world around you and how involved you are with the NPCs and such.
It's kind of hard to do without the time reset mechanic.
Yeah, the fact that they built it around the time reset mechanic is pretty impressive too, so...
It's a very creative idea for a 1-year development cycle.
Yeah, especially for one that is, like, notorious for just copy-pasting a lot of shit from Ocarina of Time. Like, for all intents and purposes, this was, like, destined to just be, like, a by-the-number Zelda game, but it wasn't.
And they fit so many little tiny details into it.
Yeah.
Some of which are just lore, like the hidden Anju cutscene.
Yeah.
Really no reason to be there, like 3% of players are ever going to see that. And some of them are gameplay related. This comes up in the randomizer a lot. You can use the Gibdomask to access Ikana, and it has its own whole dialogue and everything that no one would ever see. Get out of the way, credits. You're ruining the scene.
Yeah, there's just nobody there.
Technically, I think we could use the debug camera during the credits.
Yeah, there's nobody there. And the sky's bugging out.
Yeah, well, it is bugging out. Why is the wedding here? The ocean just makes a nice backdrop? I guess it does.
I mean, I guess it is pretty romantic. I guess they didn't want to do it in Great Bay.
Well, we can't get in there. We don't have Epona's song. Imagine the entire wedding having to do bomb jumps to get to the wedding ceremony. Just everyone who goes to it.
Whose idea was it to build this gate again? How the fuck are we supposed to get in here?
Turns out the Zoras are the most xenophobic of all. That's a good point. How did they get to town for their performance?
Yeah. Everyone's just doing bomb jumps, I guess. It's a common practice in Termina.
Well, you don't know how to do it? What, are you from Hyrule? So what did that end up at? It was like 4.5 hours for the first two. So 9 hours and then another 3 hours. 12 hours.
Yeah.
Partly because it was in fact a logically broken seed. We found out that what it thought was that we could go to Snowhead with only the lullaby intro and not the whole lullaby.
We technically should have gave up in the first stream, but we brute forced it and we boundary broke.
That is why we soft locked. So we kept going, and maybe we would have cut off like an hour if we'd looked out at Adolwa. When did we need Adolwa? Like towards the last hour of the previous stream?
Yeah, because that's when we found Oath to Order. And when we found Oath to Order, that's all we needed. So if we just found Adolwa, that would have been it.
If we had just looked out at that pillar at any point during the playthrough, we would have cut. This entire stream would have been unnecessary.
Yeah,
But hey, 3 days. It's done. There we go. Majora's Mask PC Alpha Randomizer. Depending on what's available for the summer, I'll probably do Majora again. I'm hoping either I'm hoping either multiplayer exists or that Archipelago is finished. Because Archipelago Majora will be fun. Archipelago. I promise I know how to say it. Anyway, that's it for today. Got work tomorrow, so probably doing something with Jack next weekend. I don't know. We'll see. As always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you later.
Catch you on later.